There's a moment in darts that almost every improver will recognise. Step up to the hockey thinking, come on, just focus. Just try harder. Just make it happen. And somehow, everything gets worse. The darts don't group, the rhythm disappears, and no matter how hard you try, it just all seems so far away. What's frustrating though about that is this. You actually feel like you're doing the right things. But in darts, that moment, the moment you try harder, is often the exact moment everything starts slipping away. If that sounds familiar, don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm going to try and explain to you why it happens. And just as important, what actually helps with that. So first up, trying harder seems like the obvious answer to everything, right? It feels like effort, it feels like commitment, it feels like you're actually taking control of that situation. And in most sports, that logic actually works. But darts is different. And in darts, the throw isn't powered by strength, effort, it's powered by timing. And we all know timing doesn't respond well to pressure. Because the more you try to force control, the less of it you actually have. And that's why darts punishes intent so quickly. Remember, I'm not a coach and I'm definitely not a pro darts player. I'm an improving player, taking my average upwards. All these things that I talked to you about on these videos are things that I've gone away, looked into and come up with the reasons why, and then try to implement them into my game so I can also try and help you improve in your journey too. Hopefully you found these videos useful. If you do, don't forget to subscribe. What does trying too hard actually look like? Well, when you try too hard, it rarely looks dramatic. Well, there's no real big breakdown and there's no real obvious collapse. It shows up in small, subtle ways. You tend to grip that dart a little bit tighter than usual. You hold your aim just a fraction longer. You freeze at the front of the throw. You end up rushing between darts because you want the visit just to swallow you up and be over. Now, each one of them on its own feels harmless. Your darts don't respond to change, they respond to an accumulation of changes. Trying too hard doesn't break your throw, it just distorts it. And the dangerous part is this. You usually don't realise until it's too late, till the darts are gone. Did a bit of research on physics, so here it is. Simple truth of physics in darts this is. Tension changes timing. When your fingers tighten, you release delays. Forearm tenses, the dart leaves your hand differently. When your shoulder stiffens, your arm path changes. When your breathing shortens, kind of under pressure like that, your rhythm just disappears. And I've said it many times before, darts is brutally honest about things like that. You can't hide tension in darts. That board does not allow it. That thing there will expose everything immediately. That's why it feels so unforgiving. That board doesn't care why you missed. It just is a reflection of what your body's just done. Like that. Not all those things at once, right? Gonna flip it around now and kind of give you a little demo of what I mean with all this jibber jabber. Let me show you what I mean. I'm not chasing any big numbers or big trebles here. I'm just trying to hit the same target in the same way. I'm gonna be aiming for 16s. I'm just trying to hit number 16. All right, so here we go. Nice relaxed visits to the 16. There we go, nice and relaxed. Now there was nothing special or spectacular there, but if you noticed where them darts landed, they were all roughly in the same place. And I'm not particularly trying to force that, it's happening because there's no interference, it's nice, relaxed, it's natural and in my rhythm. Now in this visit, this is what most players do without even realising. Same target, 16s, yeah? Same player, same target, different outcomes. Because the first one went awry, I changed too many things mentally. I went quicker, I tried to release it earlier. I tried to change too many things, whereas the first one was super relaxed. Did they all go into 16? No, but they weren't far. I trusted my judgment and my instinct, my throw, my rhythm. That's what we've got to hold on to. Because trying too hard is exactly what happens on the second visit. Tried too hard and I absolutely mucked it all up. The difference isn't your effort, it's actually tension. In the second visit, I wasn't actually trying to throw badly whatsoever. I was trying to throw better from what I just did. And guess what? That right there, that is the trap. So there you go. One relaxed visit, as I've shown, doesn't actually prove anything. But when you repeat it, patterns start to emerge. Trying harder doesn't miss because of the lack of effort. It misses because of too much interference. If you recognise yourself in that second visit, then you're not alone. And it's not the time to criticise yourself or look back and think about it too much. It's just being self-aware. And awareness is always the first step out of it, which is a good thing. Another phrase you'll hear people when they're playing darts say like is, I just need to focus more. And again, good intention, not a bad one. But focusing harder usually means narrowing attention too much. You stop trusting your mechanics. You start monitoring every part of the throw. What you're doing is trying to control something that's meant to just naturally flow. Good darts comes from attention, not control. There is a huge difference about being present and being tight. One will allow movement, the other will restrict it. So if trying too hard makes things worse, what can you do instead? Firstly, slow down your routine, not your throw. Secondly, loosen your grip ever so slightly. But not loose, just less clenched. When darts feels heavy, it's because you're trying to carry it all on you. Let it go instead. Just let it go. Because just letting it go isn't giving up control. You're removing the interference. Now this line matters. Trying too hard doesn't mean you don't care enough. It means you care too much in that moment. And you know what? It's actually a good problem to have. The goal isn't to care less about darts. It's about trying to not strangle it. Let the work you've put in over the days, weeks, months, years turn up and show itself. I hope this video helped you recognise some of the things that you might be doing and some of the things that I've mentioned to combat that. If it has, I've got plenty of other videos on the channel. Go check them out. But also get involved in the comments. How do you feel sometimes? Do you notice yourself trying too hard, changing things too much when that first dart doesn't go where you want it to go? Don't try harder. Trust what you already know. I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Trust your process. Thanks so much for watching. Get involved in the comments, like the video, subscribe. It helps push it out far and wide so other people can get to see it, and hopefully we can help them improve in their journey too. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.